Okay, done. 3 more functions. To be precise, 3 more pairs of functions. For the routes, delete route, which which is delete route admin delete. So this delete route is for the self deletion. Admin delete route can be used only by admins and root role users. And admin restore can be used by admins, root, and moderators. And by moderators, what they do? So they get in session in all of them, get in session. Okay, by one. Then we're going to check for the actor user everywhere. If it is equals on delete root, if the role of the user equals root, root users cannot be deleted, so we making them for 3. So then we're going to move here into the delete user function. If everything is successful, 200, we return to 100 state. If we catch error, we're going to fail on this error. So for admin deletions, when admin deletes, for instance, user, so there is 2 people, there is in here, there is only 1 person, it's self-deletion, which is forbidden for user root. Here is we getting actor from the session cookie, checking it. Then we're going to request user ID from the request body, checking it. It's going to check if the user ID equals actor user ID. Then we're going to forbid this operation because it's cannot be done self deletion from this route. So then we move on admin delete user. So we have two separate functions here implemented, delete user and admin delete user, for different purposes. Then on success, we send in 200 JSON message, and if we catch an error, 500 JSON message. Status 500 status. On restore, this can be used only by moderators, admins, and roots. I think I already said it. So get session user request, getting actor user. Here's also 2 people participate. Can find the actor user, then send for 3. If we're trying to get from request body user ID. If we couldn't get it, then we're going to send 400 not found. Well, invalid user. Then we're going to use admin restore user function, and then we're going to send 200. If everything is okay, we're going to send 200 state to the front end, or if we caught an error, then we're going to send 500 status. So let's go to repository. So we have in repository we have three functions: admin restore user, admin delete user, and delete user. So for self deletion. Okay, so let's go admin restore, admin delete user. Delete user takes one parameter. It's object of form session user. Returns only one object with one parameter, user ID. I'm not going to pronounce this one operation in all of the functions because it's everywhere except no restore to. It has connection to. Everywhere we have connection. Delete user, admin delete, we also have connection. So right now we have connection, getting connection to the database. If no connection, we throw the error. Then we're going to begin transaction. We're going to get user by ID. So we're checking actually if there is a user in database. If there is no user in database, we return error. That is a self deletion, so only one user. So if status equals deleted or deleted at, oh, that's wrong. What the actor status? Oh, no, it's actually not wrong. We're good here. If actor status equals user started deleted or actor deleted at, we have it. Then throw new error. Then we get a new date. We execute query to the database with several parameters. It's deleted at, updated at, status, and ID. So updated, deleted at, updated at, it's the same date. So we're using only one variable here. Then state is deleted, and actor ID is because self deletion. It will be actor ID. So if we don't get result, then we're going to throw the error. Then we're going to execute history record. If we don't get log ID from the history record, we're going to throw the error. Then we're going to commit to the data to the database and return that object with user ID. If something wrong, we're going to roll back connection, throw new error, and finally in both cases we're going to release connection to the database. Okay, admin deletion. So we have two parameters here. It's user ID and object actor user with the type of session user. We're going to return two numbers. It's a user ID and actor ID to the front end. That's then going to begin transaction. We're going to get user, actor user here. If we couldn't find it, we throw the error. We then checking if the user role is user or user role is moderator. Then we're going to throw the error because remember we don't let users and moderators to delete users or anybody. Then checking if we can, if the user actor can mutate the data. Then we're going to get user by ID. It's target user. Couldn't find. throw the error. Then we're going to match target user and actor user, their ID. If they matches, we're going to throw the error saying to them, we cannot self-delete here. You need to go to the different route for self-deletion. Then we hierarchy check need to do. Then if already the user was already deleted or has a date of deletion, then we don't let delete this user again. So again, we throw the error. Then we do the date of deletion, execute database query, which has deleted that, updated that. It's all again same, deleted it and updated it. Status, which is deleted here, and ID of the target ID, target user ID. That's what we're going to do. If we didn't get results back, then we're going to throw error. Then we're going to post the history log of a transaction which happened. If we didn't get log ID, we're going to throw the error. Commit transaction, return user ID, actor ID to the front end. Then we're going to roll back if something happens bad. If we catch anywhere here, up here, we catch error, we're going to roll back transaction so nothing happens in database. And then we're going to throw new error deleting user. And finally, in both cases, we're going to release connection to database. So admin restore user, restoring user, backend function or method. Again, two parameters here. It's a user ID and actor user, which is type of session user, which has in it ID, email, role, and status. Then we're going to throw back at front end user ID and actor ID. So we're going to begin transaction. We're going to get actor user by getting user by ID, which is actor user. We got it from here. Couldn't find him, throw the error. Check if this user can mutate, because it should be admin, moderator, or root users. So they should be able to mutate. So that means they're not deleted by themselves, or not suspended by themselves. So we then get target user by getting user by ID. If we found him or her, then if we couldn't find him or her, then we throw the error. Similar as here. If both of these IDs for the actor and target users are like similar, then we're going to throw the new error saying users can't restore themselves. It needs to be done with other administrative users. We're going to check hierarchy. Then we're going to check if user has deleted status, or if has timing for deletion. Then we throw the error. We're getting timing of operation, transaction. We execute query to database. We nullify deleted add. It's going to be null back. We updated add, renew with updated add. Now we're going to restore status active. Going to give active status back. And then we're going to give ID of the target, which is here is wrong actually. Wait a second. I have my target user, target user dot ID. We could use that number from the parameters, but it's better if we use checked user already. So here the same target user ID. Yes, agreed to it. No, no more problems, no more problems. So then we look if we have affected rows. So if operation went through, if not, we're going to throw the error. We're going to insert log history, and we're going to get log ID. If we didn't get, we throw the error. Commit connection, commit transaction to the database. Return to the front-end user ID and actor ID. I suppose in the future on my own I will be changing that return in not into the user ID and actor ID, but into the objects. Like user, target user here will be, and here will be actor user, I suppose. Because I will need this data on the front end. So that is not enough information for the front end, but we'll see. Maybe not. Maybe I will not need it, so I don't fix it right now. So if we caught an error, we're going to roll back transaction, then throw error to the front end, and finally in both cases we're going to release connection to the database from the database. So we're slowly moving towards aim. I hoped that today I will resolve all of these functions, but I had troubles with my hard drive. It suddenly decided to quit on me. One time the computer decided to quit on me. Now the hard drive decided, oh, I have bad how it calls. Oi, bad data on it. Not data, it's like broken cells on the hard drive. Broken cells of data on the hard drive. And so my repository went to the hell, and my Git decided that nothing is here and everything should be deleted. And so I recovered from it from the GitHub. So that's a whole story. But the uh, result thought from it is that you need to save to GitHub often, because the work can be reversed at any moment, go to the trash can any moment. So you need to be very careful and to save to GitHub as often as you can, because you're thinking, ah, it's okay, it's fine, and next moment nothing is fine, everything is went to the trash can. Okay, so we're moving on. We'll see what's going on. Let's move on. Going to show the changes I did to admin suspend user and admin unsuspend user. So it's two more functions. We're going to go first to the routes. So it's admin, first route admin suspend, and second route admin unsuspend. So we're going to suspend user for some time till some date, And then if moderator, admin, or root user decide to bring the user back, and then they can unsuspend the user. So going to use this route and that route, and going to use admin suspend user function and admin unsuspend user function on the repository side. So we're going to get session user from session cookie, return 43 if we don't find the user. From body, we're going to get the date till the user going to be suspended and the user ID. If user ID is not number or there is no user ID, return status 400. The date is wrong, we return status 400. If ID and user, if actor ID and user ID equals to each other, then we're going to say user can suspend themselves, so it's not possible. There, it must be suspended by somebody else. Interesting. I'm thinking right now about one question. What if user have two user role accounts with the same role, user and user, but we're checking it here. Where do we check it? We check it here. So if actor user role is equals user, then we're not going to let them through. It's forbidden access. So that's, we covered already, which is good. Then we go to the repository function. We go to get suspend user info, which includes two parameters. It's user ID and actor ID, and three parameters and message. We're going to give status 200. If there is some error, status 500. Let's talk about this method very quick. It's admin unsuspend user. We don't need date here anymore. So from request body, we're going to get only user ID. So if user ID is not right, or it's not a number, then we're going to send 400 status. Here, if we get from actor user, we get from the session cookie. Actor user, we couldn't find, or it's not active, or it is a user. Then we're going to forbid access, forbid access 43, status 43. Then if that's numbers are the same, actor user ID and actor and user ID, then we're going to say users cannot unsuspend themselves. Going to next line, going to repository function, admin unsuspend user, which has already two methods, parameters, user ID, actor ID. By the way, when I call these parameters, this is not a parameters, that's are keys. It's just like for the video, it's I'm trying to be fast. That sometimes I don't think. It's like user ID and actor ID in this object, they are the keys, and it is not the object, it is a type. We're giving the type to this object, but this is already object, that's a key, and this is the key, and that's a key. So status 200 if everything is okay, and status 500 if we failed for some reason. Okay, so repository functions. Admin unsuspend user, I see. Admin suspend user. Oh, we don't need to wait here. Why I didn't remove it, I don't know. It's not async function. Like I removed it here. Okay. So that's all good. So admin suspend user is going to be having three parameters: user ID until the date it's going to be suspended, actor user object, type of session user, going to return back user ID and actor ID type, connection, checking connection, transaction, getting actor from get user by ID, throw the error if not found. If the user role is user, then we're going to toss error. Then we check if the user can mutate. Let's go for one liner. I don't want to spend 3 lines on it. Then going to be find target user, not found, throw the error. If target user ID and actor ID is equals to each other, throw the error. So that's second check. Going to check role hierarchy, so it's going downwards. So admin, root, admin, moderator, and the last chain is user. So this way, getting date, execute SQL, query, execute query into that database, pretty much having suspended until date, updated at date, status, suspended, user ID, who we're going to renew. If nothing happened, then throw the error. Going to log in for the history. No login ID, then throw the error. Commit transaction, return object with the keys user ID and actor ID, and then going to be rollback connection if we have any error, and throw the new error. Otherwise, in both cases, we finally release the connection from the database. Now admin suspend user here only has 2 parameters. It's user ID and actor user. Object with type of session user returns 2 object with the 2 keys. It's user ID, actor ID, connection, begin transaction, getting our user. If not found actor, then we're going to throw the error. Checking if user can mutate. Then we find target user. If not target, throw the error. Then we equal, if these numbers are equal to each other, we're going to throw the error. Checking hierarchy. Then if we see status suspended, by the way, do I have this check here? No, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I need to do it. Okay, so here I'm checking if target already suspended, and we have not end or not target. Wait a second. If target is not suspended, because when suspending it, end. No, that's right. That was right. That should be end. That was right one. We're going through the error here. Because if user already is not suspended, it can be unsuspended again. Getting the date, executing the query with the suspended until going to be null, updated at going to be date, status, active, and ID, user ID, actor dot ID. Why it wants target user? That's target user, yeah, target user, yes, that's right, target user ID. Don't get result back, then throw the error. Don't then execute query to the history. Not getting back log ID, throw the error. Then commit transaction. Return object with the keys user ID and actor ID. Then if we catch an error, we roll back transaction. If we then we're going to throw the error. And finally, in both cases, we're going to release connection to the database. Now let me, where is that here? Control C. We're going to where's the target? Target is here. Why don't check? No, I did check here. That's the one. Then we're going to check this one. But that here we're saying that if target user status equals user status suspended, and it has suspended until date, then we're going to throw a new error and say user ID with user ID, target ID, target user ID, and here the same one. There's so many small things around that it sometimes slips through. Target user ID, throw the new error, target user ID. Yeah, they slipping through. What you don't like else? Okay, they are slipping through. Then we're going to say this user with ID, target user ID is suspended and can be suspended again. Again, the user status is target user status. What you don't. That's log insert. Okay. What is going on? Target user ID. Yes, that's right. That's going to be target user ID, and here by user for user ID, target user ID. What you don't like else? What I missed? It's everywhere. Target user ID. Yes. Because we don't like what we don't like. We don't want to use this ID because it comes from the front end. So when we checking here, when we're using this ID to get a target, then we're going to be using target user ID here. We don't want to use user ID, this one. We checked it exists, and then using everywhere target user. Okay, so now let's go to the test. Where is that? Admin suspend user, that's the one. Admin and suspend user, that's one. So we're going to unskip this one. Docker works. Docker is working, which is good. Otherwise I'll have errors. We're going to unskip this one. So user 11, that's our target. So that's this one, it's active yet. That going to be right now plus 1 week, I guess. I wrote it like a week ago, maybe. Okay, so now we're going to admin suspend user with user ID until, and the ID of the user who is doing this 15, it's our moderator, it's this one guy. What we are expecting, we're getting user by ID with this one 11, and we expect his status to be suspended, and suspended until to be the date, the instance of date. So looks good. Let's try it. We failed. I can see we failed. What we failed? Expected a user repository unsuspended is not to be error suspend. What? Error stuck. You don't have permission to change this user's data. User? Current role is user. What? ID 15. Moderator. What do you mean user? That, expected. Okay, received. User repository unsuspend is not a function. Suspend user is not a function. Unsuspend. Wait a second. Why I see with a small unsuspend user? What is going on? Repository admin suspend user, admin unsuspend user. Where did we fail? User ID 11 and ID 13. We failed in somewhere in the different place. We skip. Everything skipped here. So user 11, ID 13, but that's ID 15. Interesting. Skip. Here we go. Found the cause. Skip here. We don't need that one. That would be it. Let's go one more time. CLS it to the top, and then going to run test. That will be error because we can suspend it again. What did we get? Suspended user with ID is suspended, can be suspended again. Okay. So let's check. Skip this one and skip this one, because we changed its condition now. It's right now 11, user 11, right? It should be this user should be suspended. Let's renew the database. It is suspended, and I see the date. It's here. Let's go until. We don't need until here. Okay, so that should be all good. 15, 11. Let's go check it. Why I have two ones running? Do I have anything else? Skip. Oh my god. Skip here. Please. CLS it into the top. Let's do run it again. Failed. Expected active to be suspended. what that means. To be user. Okay, wait a second. We didn't. So let's renew. That should be active now. It is active. I didn't get it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait a second. Here 11. User ID to be suspended. Updated user status to be. What the heck? Expected active to be suspended. What? Why we received active? My goodness, yeah, of course, sure. That's active here. Active here. My goodness, stop failing this test. That should be active here. So now we return it back. Let's skip now. We're picking on it, on this user 11. So it's active again. Let's suspend it. Should work now. Let's CLS it to the top. CLS it to the top. Run. Okay, we passed this test. We're good. We renew the database. It should be suspended now, and the date should be here. Suspended, and date is here. And now we're going to skip this one. Skip this one. And unskip that one. And now let's go for the test. And now that suspended should be gone, should be active, and that date should be gone. So let's test it. What the heck? Did I put wrong word there? Why it's again active? Yeah, it is active. It should be active. To be instance of date. No. Let's remove this one. Oh my god. Where is that? We fall on this one. Okay. Let's go back. Skip. I will prove that it works. It's just the test here is wrong. The test here is wrong. It should be null. So I just crossed out. Then we go in this skip, that's unskip, so we return everything back. Right now, if we look at this one, that's active null. Let's go again for the test. First of all, CLS test, pass through, renew, suspended, and we have the date here. And then we're going to skip this one, unskip this one, and at last it shouldn't fail here. Come on, test run. Passed one test, so that should be active, that should be null. Active and null, so it works. So we proved that it works. Now we skip this whole test, close it, and then we're going to go for, where is routes? Routes are here. So now we can close this route, close this route. We're going next, we're going for ban and unban. Then login, log out, activate. Oh my goodness, there's too many yet. Okay, ban and unban routes. I'll see you in a second. Let's flow further really fast. Ban, unban routes. So ban, get a session user, check it, get from the body user ID of target user, check it, check if it is the same IDs. If the same, don't let go through. Then we're going to use admin ban user function, repository function, get from it this object, response with status 200. If something wrong, response with status 500. Unban user. So pretty much same stuff. Actor from the session cookie. If no, returns response status 43. If getting user ID from the request body. If something wrong, getting response status 400. Then next, if the same IDs, don't let them. Users can unban themselves. Then go to the repository functions, admin unban user. Then if everything is okay, 200 status. If something is wrong, 500 status. So that's two new changed adjusted paths. Changed routes. So admin ban and admin unban. Go to repository. Admin ban admin ban user. Two parameters: user ID, actor user. That's a object. Return two keys: user ID, actor ID. Then the connection, we know what is that. Then we're going to get actor by getting user ID, checking if it's real. If it's not real, throw the new error. Checking if it's user. If it's user, checking new error, throwing new error. Checking if the person can mutate. Then we're going to get for the target, go for the target user with get user by ID. If it doesn't, he doesn't or she doesn't exist, throw a new error. If second check on the same ID from target and from actor, if they are, throw a new error. Role hierarchy check. Then going to be checking status. If the user already banned, we don't need to ban him anymore or her anymore, is already banned, so throw a new error. Getting date of update. Execute query to the database with the updated date, status banned, and user ID. So next, if no changes, we're going to fail, throw the new error. Then we're going, if everything is okay, we're going to insert login, log insert. If we couldn't do this, we throw a new error. Connection commit to the database, return of this object, which we described earlier. If there is error, we're going to roll back and throw a new error. And finally, in both cases, if we don't get error, or get error, we're going to release connection to the database. Admin update, unban user ID, two parameters, user ID, object of actor, then going to return user number and actor ID, user ID and actor ID, connection, we know what is that, begin transaction with the connection, get actor here, if not actor, throw a new error, check if he or she can mutate, getting target user, couldn't get, throw error. If the same, target user ID and actor ID, throw the new error. Then we're going to check roles if the person can change. Then we're going to check the status if the user already if the user doesn't have status banned, we're saying that it's not banned already and can be unbanned again. So throw new error. Updated that date, execute query to the database, update with the following what's the name for it? Oh my goodness. the wind in my head is going through my head. I don't remember it, the name of it. Can you imagine it? Parameters. Here we go. Updated user status active parameter because we're unbanning, and target user who is going to be unbanned. Then we're going for throw error if no changes happened. Then we go for history log with this long line of parameters. If we don't get back log ID, then we throw the error. Then we we commit transaction and return object with the keys and values of user ID and actor ID. If something wrong, we catch, we throw the error. But before this, we going to roll back our execution of queries. And finally, in any case, we release connection to the database. So that's two changed adjusted paths routes and two internal repository functions. So now we're going to tests. In tests, we're not going to do this test. We're going to do only these two tests. They are so we're going to ban user 13, so that this guy, he's active or she's active. So the user who is going to do this is 9. That's the guy, admin. So everything is good. We then get user by ID, and we expect his status be banned. So this status be banned. Okay, so let's go and do this. Go for it. So npm run test. Of course I forgot something. Something forgotten. Let's go again. Okay, we passed this test. Let's see if anything changes. That was 13, guys, 13. This user, he's active right now, but after renew, he should be banned. He's banned. So now we're going to the next test. We're going to go to next test and skip this one and unskip this one. Unskip this one. And that's going to be user 13, same guy. Same guy. Again, this actor is same guy too. He's going to be unbanning, get unban, admin unban user. Then we're going to get user ID by user ID, getting user by user ID. And then we're going to expect his status to be active. Okay, so everything is ready to go for the test. Let's go test it. So we passed it. We passed this test. Let's see. Right now it's banned. Right here we renew the table and it's active now. So everything is working. We go for the next one. I'm determined to finish it today. Don't know. It's not too many left already, so just hang on there. So we need to activate user, change get all users. Get all users we already done. Wait a second, not, I'm in the wrong place looking for it. In routes. So we did this admin ban and admin unban. So we need to do login, logout, activate, and create root. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more. Okay, see you in a second. Maybe in the next video we'll see.